What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Really, Goliath? Really, dog? Sorry about that. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the cat just decided to start playing with the plastic bag, and in my mind, it's really loud, so I'm just trying to get him to stop. Sure, I could have stopped recording and started over, but what if he never stops playing with the bag, you know? Anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing this Star Trek figure. It is of Sulu, Hikari Sulu. This toy was made by Playmates, most famous for Ninja Turtles, I would imagine. This is 10 years old. This is from the Star Trek film, the J.J. Abrams reboot Star Trek series. I don't know how many times I just said Star Wars, but I didn't mean to say it at all. The J.J. Abrams Star Trek reboot. This is a 3 3/4 inch scale figure. Turn it over on the back. You see some other figures. I do have Captain Kirk. I have the original Spock. I have obviously the Sulu, Cadet McCoy, and Cadet Chekhov and Nero. I may have Scotty. I don't remember right now. But this comes with additional pieces for the USS Enterprise bridge. So this is B4. So B4 goes right up in this area. So I do not have all these pieces, but I do have several pieces additional. See, there's a chair in there, and then there's like a console. So that's cool. There's a seat and a deck. These seats work really well for other 3 3/4 inch scale figures. So that's good. He's also got his belt that you can put his blaster in, as well as a blaster, and then like a stand that's also like a clip for your shirt if you want to be fancy. So this story again is from 2009, and that's why it's a retro review. I make the rules here. I want this to be a retro review, so that's what it's gonna be. I finally found my box cutter, by the way. The crappy part about these toys are they're in these zip ties, sort of thing, these twist ties. So it's hard to get them out. I'll be back. Oh my God, people. Just be glad you weren't with me trying to get this guy out of his packaging. If you were, you'd probably think I was really, really slow. Like developmentally slow, and I'm not. It's like one of the little wires was attached to, it was like tied around his foot and it was stuck. I had to use pliers to untwist it, and look at the result. My dude's legs are fucked up now. Like, I'm surprised he's standing. But geez Louise, man, like I'm gonna have to do some things to get that fixed. His leg is butchered, man. It is mangled. It's really unfortunate. It really, really is unfortunate. You see this, he comes in the package holding his weapon. It's a little, this little rubber, this little elastic piece. I've seen that on other figures, some core figures, just to help them hold their weapons. They hold their weapons, no issue. And the weapons also store in the holster, no issues. And this is somewhat stretchy. This belt, not very stretchy, just somewhat, so you can get it over his shirt and around his waist. It doesn't seem to want to go above his shirt, which is cool. It's fine there. I just know with, I think it was it Captain Kirk or was it Chekhov? I was able to get it on the shirt, but it's cool. Looks better this way actually. And he's wearing this mustard color shirt. You see the Federation logo there. Same logo here. Again, this is a base, but it also can clip onto your shirt. Take this off. That way it stands straight. There's one peg hole on the character's foot, which is his right foot. And ideally, you know, his foot goes over the hole, over the peg, and he can stand. Nothing about this Sulu character wants to cooperate. That's very unfortunate. Let's look at his face real quick. It looks nothing like, I believe, John Cho. John Cho's his name? I know Cho's his last name. Yeah. Nothing like the character. Does look Asian. He just doesn't look, I mean, I said nothing like the character. Nothing like the actor. He does look Asian. Asian American, kind of. But he does not look like the actor. Which is unfortunate because I think the actor that plays Chekhov, Anton Yelkin, looks like the toy, or the toy looks like the actor. But, you know, nobody's perfect. Playmates did their best. I just wish they hadn't packaged these guys the way they did. Like, looking at his legs, that's so disappointing. And that's an easy fix, but you don't want to have to do that. Again, this toy is 10 years old, but shiza. Shouldn't make that much of a difference. Before I go over the rest of him, let's go look at his accessories. And this chair, you saw him sitting in when I started the video. It fits other 3 3/4 inch figures perfectly. Maybe if they're too tall, it might look a little weird, but it's a good chair. And it doesn't look super futuristically. This can't be like in an office somewhere, you know, or just someone's personal chair. Then you got this. Again, the letters, the part it is B4. It's on the bottom of it. So if you get them mixed up or you don't know where to put something, you know where to put it. Looking at the number. And this is cool. You see how it stacks up. It's perfect for like whatever. You know. Other than that leg, I think the pants are cool. They're really dark brown. There's a buckle on the boot. It's on both sides. Silver on the sweater shirt. Paint's really good. There's like some stains here, but it's really good. This plastic, I don't know how to describe it. It's hard, but you can feel it, if that makes sense. But it's very hard. Harder than his legs. Again, head squiz, like a little damage there, almost like he has wingworm. Other than that, he's good. That is unfortunate. Maybe it just came from being in the plastic too long. He's got a blemish on his finger there, almost looks like a ring, but it's on his knuckle. This hand has like some scarring almost. He's good, dude's good. Go over his articulation. His head's going to rotate 360 degrees. His head is attached to the neck, which I don't like. I wish these were just easily, the head was separate from the neck. You pop it off, put a different head on there. But if you wanted to switch his head out, you got to hope that it is going to be separate because of the way it can rotate. But you just warm this up, pop it out. You can pop another head in there. Ideally, I'm going to do that with my Captain Kirk. And it was another character I got two of. I can't remember what it is now. I think it's Scotty. But, so that gives you some options to play around with. You just saw me do his crucifix. Pretty perfect, 90 degrees. Arms can rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. No resistance, really. Speaking of his elbows, not 90 degrees. It's the best he can do. but they also rotate here. You might be able to, it's not really worth it. Yeah, it's some resistance here because this excess piece of plastic, but at the same time, it's also on this end. So even if that plastic wasn't there, you're not getting 90 degrees with these guys. Because you see, this guy doesn't have it on this left elbow. Rotates 360 degrees at the elbow. Rotates 360 degrees at the wrist. I want to say these wrists can come off. It's giving me some trouble with this left wrist. It's giving me resistance. I'm not going to force it. Waist also rotates 360 degrees. Let me lower his belt some. And you see it can come off. That's cool. It's not broken. Goes back in, no sound, no click. I'll take his belt off so I can show you his full range of leg motion. You can have a seat, as you already saw. Legs can go back. So that means he can, bam, nasty hoe it. His knees go up, not quite 90 degrees, but pretty good range of motion. Obviously, they can rotate at that kneecap. He also has ankle articulation. He can be on his tippy toes. I want to say all the joints can come out. Like, it might be a little bit harder at the shoulder, but I want to say it can come out here, here. You already saw it there. Can't come out there. I'm assuming his crotch is his crotch, but at his knee and then at his feet. Should be all possible places they can come apart. I'm not going to experiment with this guy. I might experiment with, like, again, one of the characters I have duplicates of, which is Captain Kirk and I believe Scotty. But I'm not going to do it with this guy. So anyway, let's get his height. I don't even know where my ruler is. I found it. 3 3/4. Perfectly in scale with his with the scale. Perfectly in line with the scale. For some reason, I cannot find my other Star Trek figures, so I'm going to compare him to this Scarif Trooper. Scarif Trooper is taller, even though he's on the dented inside of the table, and then I'm going to compare him to the Thanagarian Warrior. Thanagarian Warrior is way taller. So that's cool, just comparing him to some different lines. See, he can still stand even though his legs are butchered and mangled. But there he is, folks. Hikaru Sulu. Like, comment, subscribe. Let all your homies know where they can find me. B.O.B. That's right here at Bob's Hollyworld. I'll catch you next time. Peace.